crap, I'm gonna probably get a copyright for that. Guys, if y'all haven't checked out Al Blade's new lawn care rap, go check it out. It's that green culture music, son. It is fire! What's up, guys? James with That's Right Lawn Care. Hope you're all having an awesome Monday. We are getting started on some yards today. I say we, I always say we, but when I say we, what I mean is y'all and I, because you're along for the ride with me. So we're about to cut some yards. You and I, we're gonna cut some yards. Just pulled up at the 6 yards that I have. Got the pink house down there, this one, and then 3 houses down that road, which this one is a corner lot. And it's a weekly. But for the most part, all these yards need to be cut, so we're gonna be cutting them. Guys, I got 13 yards on the list today by myself, so we're gonna try and knock them out. I think we got some rain supposed to be coming in later, so y'all know how it is right there at the beginning of the spring. You're jumbling to get everything together, you're jumbling to get everything ready, then you get hit with some rain. You know, it's just that time of year, guys. You gotta keep your head up, gotta keep a smile on your face, you gotta stay positive. Hey, if it rains, it rains. You can't help it. The customers know that. Most of them know that. Some of them don't. But you just got to stay professional with your customers and let them know, hey, it rained. You were next on the list. I'll get to you as soon as it dries up. And just got to keep them taken care of. Going to try not to do a lot of talking. Got to get these yards cut. So let's go mow some grass. guys, we got those yards knocked out, and I've actually done several more since, but I had a small job to do at one of the other ones, so I wanted to get it knocked out and try and get on to the next yard and try and get these yards knocked out before it rains. It's real overcast right now, as you can see. I'm not sure when it is going to rain, but we're just gonna try and get them knocked out. So I figured while we're headed to the next yard, and I had to take a slight detour because there was a wreck, but I am just moving right along anyways. Headed to the next yard. But I figured while we were driving, we'd have a little chit chat. So I wanted to talk about the forms of payments that I offer. I've had a lot of questions asked if I accepted card on file as a payment, and yes I do. There are not too many ways I can think of that you can't pay me. Now, starting off, of course, you cash is the thing. You know, cash is what you want till you're stable enough to open a business account and accept checks. I've had people write checks in the name of my lawn care business whenever I was first getting started that I couldn't really do anything with. So I did open up a business account and got the checks going. So cash and checks are the two main things people think about whenever they go to open a lawn care business and accept forms of payments. Now, there's been several apps that people have asked me to download and start accepting money that way, and I was more than happy to, as long as I don't have to pay any kind of crazy rates or anything. If it did come down to me having to pay for something, of course, I would not eat that charge. I would tell the customer, hey, if this is how you want to pay me, you're gonna eat the rates on that. And luckily, the two main ones that I use, which is Cash App and Venmo. And Venmo's actually been one of the bigger ones for me because I've probably got 12, 13 customers on Venmo, and it's nice to lose track of it and then catch back up to it and notice you got $1,000 sitting in there. So that's been really nice to have. And then also the Cash App, I've got 2 customers that use Cash App. Which, you know, that's fine with me if that's how they like to pay. I've accepted it for about a year now, and I've found it, you know, it works fine. It doesn't charge me anything. You can instantly have the money from both Venmo and Cash App transferred to your bank account, or you can wait the 2 or 3 business days and you won't get any charges for it. And I wait the 2 or 3 days because, you know, I want my money. So I just wait a couple of days, that way I don't have to pay any kind of rates or anything. And it works out just fine, both of them, Cash App and Venmo. Venmo's been amazing. I can't speak highly enough about Venmo. It's been great, especially when my customer asks, do you take Venmo? Especially during the pandemic times. The top 3 pandemic payment sources that I like are Venmo, Cash App, and card on file. Now, card on file is something that I've really enjoyed, especially the aspect of it. It's real easy to use. Traffic is ridiculous right now. So we've got some time to chat. But card on file has been awesome to use, especially during the pandemic. But for my customers that are extremely cautious about social distancing and wearing masks and stuff like that, that's one thing I offer is card on file and Venmo and Cash App. Those are contact-free payments. And another great thing about card on file is you don't have to chase your money. You pull up, and depending on how you do it, you either mow the yard, charge the card, or charge the card, mow the yard. Either way, for the most part, I cut the yard. I'm not going to charge somebody until the work's done. But there has been cases where I will mow the yard, charge the card, and that card is declined. And it has been probably 2 times that's happened. And all it took was a quick phone call. Hey, your card declined. Oh, it expired. Let me get you a new one. So I haven't had any issues with that. I haven't had anybody try and mess me over. So the app I use for card on file is called Square. Square app. You can download it on the App Store, on your Google Play, or whatever you got. iPods. I don't do iPhones. So you can download it on the iStore or whatever it's called, Apple Store. Now, like I was saying with it, there is a fee that they charge to process. It's a small processing fee of 3.5%, and then 10 cents on the $10 or something, like a penny on the dollar or something like that. It's ridiculously cheap. But the first year I used it, last year, I ate the fee myself. But I sent out a letter to my customers, just a generic letter, saying I'm no longer going to be eating that fee. If you're going to continue using card on file, I'm going to charge you a convenience fee, and it pretty much rounds it up to where I'm still getting the same. I'm not making any extra money off of a convenience fee. If anything, it's like 10 cents or something like that. So it's very minuscule. I've got it worked out on all my customers' prices to where if it's $35, they pay $38.60, I believe it is, and I still get my $35. We'll just use that as an example. But this year I'm not eating that fee. The customer, if that's the way they choose to pay me, then the convenience fee is going to be added, and they all know that. This traffic is ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's bad. We got a tunnel up here that every so often a truck will try and go through, and it'll get stuck. So hopefully that is not the deal today, because that would push me way down around the route that I need to go. But it's nice to have a little bit of a break and talk to you guys for a little while. Hope y'all are all having an awesome Monday. It's pretty awesome right now. Figured I'd just go ahead and show you this tunnel. 11 foot. 11 foot of tunnel clearance. See if we can get up here and figure out what the deal is. Try and use the zipper effect when it comes to roundabouts. If you don't know what the zipper effect is, take your zipper and go up and down with it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Here's the tunnel. I always honk my horn when I go through the tunnel. It's a common courtesy. Y'all probably can't see me. It's a common courtesy to let people know that you're in the tunnel. Also used to put my lights on, but they have since redone all the lights in here, and it is bright as can be. Even though I got my sunglasses on, it's still bright in this tunnel. So, yeah, I guess they were doing some kind of work because it's cleared up, but we're on to the next yard. All right, guys, so anyways, just got back to the house, and it's kind of been sprinkling off and on, but, you know, it's going to be like that during the spring. Anyways, back to forms of payments. There's not really any way I don't take a payment, currency-wise, money. I've had people try and pay me in food before. Had one lady say, well, if I give you a Coke, can you take $2 off the price? I was like, what? No! Thanks for the Coke, free Coke. But now I have customers give me drinks and stuff all the time, and I got one lady, and it's been in several videos where she's got a heck of a hill, and we pretty much, it's with two people, it's a lot easier just to weed eat the whole yard. She always leaves the check on the porch along with 2 ice cold Cokes. I mean, if it's me and somebody else, she'll leave 2, but if it's just me, she leaves 1. So, and it's really hard to say no to a Coke after that yard. So you've got cash, checks, the apps, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I forgot to mention PayPal earlier. PayPal's another one that I've got like 3 or 4 people that pay on. It's another, you know, I've never had any issues with it. I've never had issues getting money through any types of apps. I know I've heard people say that they've experienced some issues with PayPal, but I haven't. So I'm going to keep using it until I experience issues with it, and at that point I'll probably let the other people know, hey, PayPal's been doing me dirty, and I'm not going to be using it. But as of right now, I'm just saying this has happened to other people in the past. I haven't had any issues with PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or the Square app, which is what I use for card on file. But guys, anyways, it's spring. I'm getting calls left and right. I actually got a call today from a door hanger I hung last spring. We're going to talk about door hangers coming up pretty soon. It's a great form of advertisement, and I highly recommend it. just for that one reason. I got a call. They've held on to my door hanger for a year, and now they're calling. So we'll be going to take a look at that yard. If it's raining, I'll probably go look at it tomorrow and then meet up with a potential worker. I'm excited for that. But guys, I hope you all had an awesome Monday. I hope you were able to work today. If you didn't have rain, you were able to get out and cut some yards. Guys up north, I guess you're still dealing with snow. That's tough. No. I guess y'all make pretty good money with snow. I don't know. We don't get it in our area. But guys, I hope you all had an awesome Monday. And I'm excited. Spring is here. We're back cutting. I missed y'all. Well, I never really left y'all. I'm glad the grass is back. Glad to be mowing. Guys, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. I gotta go check the P.O. box. I might have some stickers. I'll save that for another video. Got some stickers in the mail. Show me a thumbs up. We'll catch you in the next one. 2. Perfect.